you clicked on the craft box. And this week, we are not making one craft. We are making 2 crafts this week. Now, one's a little bit easier than the other. We are going to make a thank you banner. So this is something that you'll hopefully bring back to the library, because we're going to hang these up in the window so we can let all the veterans know in town how appreciative we are of them and that we want to thank them. So this will be our first craft. And then our second craft, which is a flag in the shape of a heart. And this is something you can either take home and keep, or you can give it to a veteran that you know to let them know that you're appreciative and you want to thank them. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do these this week. Okay, so for the first craft we're going to make this week, it is a thank you banner. So once we make these banners, I hope you all bring them back, because we're going to hang them up in our front window. And we're going to leave them up for a few weeks to let veterans know that we are appreciative of them and that we're thanking them for their service. Okay, so the first step, super easy. Now, I already did mine ahead of time. So when you get yours, your banner part is going to be completely white. Now, I colored my heart to look like the flag, and I also signed mine. So you can sign yours or you don't have to. That part is up to you. And then all we're going to do is, once you've colored it, you can color all around it and the heart, outside of the heart. Creative choice, creative freedom, I should say. And then we're going to take our colored banner. Some have red, some have blue, and we're just going to glue it on. Okay, so let me have my glue stick, of course, disappearing purple. I find gluing on the white banner that we've already colored is the easiest. That way you know where it is going to lay out on the blue banner. Ooh, you're gonna need quite a bit of glue. I think glue stick's a little bit easier than Elmer's glue, but if that's all you have, then you do you. And then try to line it up. Make sure it's pressed down. And then ta-da! Your banner is done. And then I will hang mine up in the window with you guys as well, okay? So this is our first one. And then we're gonna head on over and make our second craft. Now this one is a little bit more challenging, a lot more glue. So what we're gonna do is going to take your white heart in your bag, and we're going to take the blue construction paper section. We're gonna take where the the vertical line up and down section in the upper right, and then, at least in my case, when you have it on the ground, it'll be your left. And just make sure that the vertical line, oh my goodness, I can't keep my line straight. And then just make sure the vertical line is in the center of the heart, and then we're gonna glue it. Same thing, you can use any type of glue that you like, what you have at home. Does not matter. Just make sure you have enough so it sticks to the paper. And then, and then ta-da. So this is going to resemble an American flag once we're done. So then the next part, of course, on our flag, we have stars. So we made 1 star, because to cut out 50 stars is a lot. And I'm not sure we can fit too many of those stars. So you're gonna take your white star and we're gonna glue it in the center of the blue construction portion that you have there. Lots of gluing this time around. Make sure your star fits. Pat, pat. And then ta-da! And then the final part. So we're going to make sure that our flag has stripes. So of course we start with red. And on, or I should say in your bag, you're gonna have the red capped or curved line. And that's where we're gonna start, so it can be on the top of our heart. And I found it a lot easier to line up my lines of red. That way it's much easier to glue it, because it's important that we keep it red, white, red, white, red, because that's what our flag looks like. So then, since I already have mine lined up, I'm gonna go ahead and put my next red line down. But the trick is that you have to make sure you leave space for the white. That way, it looks like the flag. And so you'll see it come together slowly but surely. And if you're not sure what line to use next, you can always ask for help. There is nothing wrong with asking for help, that is for sure. Miss Ariel asked for help quite a lot. It's hard for one person. So you're gonna keep putting your lines down. See, almost done. And there'll be 5 red stripes in your bag. So hopefully that helps you when you are gluing everything, so you know that you're gonna have 5 red stripes and then 4 red stripes. Okay, and I'm just gonna glue the last bit of my red, which will be at the bottom of my heart. And then, ta-da! How cool is this, right? So you're gonna bring back your banner so we can hang it up and thank our veterans, and then you can take this craft home, and if you wanted to, you can always give it to a veteran. And these are our 2 crafts for this week. So bring back the banner, and you can either enjoy your heart or you can give it to somebody else. I'm sure veterans would be very appreciative of it. Don't forget to click around and see what else you can find.